Alright, Sage back with more Skyrim. What did we do today? No, not that. I say we do more ripping stuff, really. Hey, money?
Honored to see you again.
It means so much. We have a cozy little profit. Here, this is your share, love.
Really? Pretty much think I'm done building the house. Do all the workings out. Just tired of a little extra junk in there and whatnot. So save and map. Go to Riften.
That old woman who runs the orphanage has been murdered. Say, didn't I see
Oh
you
yeah,
in the
wait a
market?
minute. I can do this. Because it was over here. Should be right here.
I can't believe Grelot is dead. I had no love for the woman, but to be murdered in cold blood. Why, yes. Yes, of course. What a wonderful surprise.
What do I need to do?
First, I'll need to ask you a few questions. Your name? What do you do for a living? What? If you aren't going to be... Wait. Sure, you're serious. Well, all right then. Where will your child be living? Very well. That's all I need from you. Congratulations. I think you'll make an excellent parent. Go meet the children and decide who you'd like to adopt. Once you've made a decision, I'll collect their things and be sure they make it over to your house.
You're here to adopt someone? Really?
Where's the
Oh,
girls
wow.
at?
Are you really gonna adopt one of us?
Pick me! Pick me! Really? Are you sure? Yay! Thanks,
That's
Mr.
so much
Hughes.
easier. We have to be careful of people
I
that we
promise I'll
don't
be the
know.
best daughter ever.
Congratulations.
I can get rid of this then.
You have a wonderful life together.
That's Missville Keep.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelot.
What's this way?
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Alright. What's here?
Why take a chance?
Okay, sure, why not? Who's this
Fancy
blobhead?
yourself the adventuring type. I was trained by some of the finest warriors.
I presume
in
you're
all
bothering
Skyrim.
me for a good reason.
Your name carries weight, right?
Of course. Nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear and the gods in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves Guild. Make me angry and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation.
Jesus, how did you become allied with these
The
people?
Blackbriar family has always been allied with the Guild. Our connections with the Empire and within Skyrim make for a perfect fit. I dare say the Guild owes its survival as much to my family as it does to its own people.
Well, so much for that one.
Out of my way.
Boy, she isn't repressing about her authority. Not by any means. I wonder if there's anything for the Temple of Mara to do.
Blessings of Mara upon you. Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace: love, compassion, and understanding. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times, but you should consider her light a beacon in the storm. May you return to her benevolence in safety.
I was just curious. What do you got to say?
What is it you seek, my child? We are devoted to the goddess Mara, who gave mortals the gift of love, that they might have a hint of eternity. Her blessings are many. To love is to know the true nature of the gods. Not all can hear the broad echoes of deepest dawn. To receive the touch of Mara, you must first act as her hands in the world. Explore the facets of the infinite jewel. Are you prepared, then, to help bring the light across this land?
Sure, tell me what I have to do.
The dawn surely opens upon you, child. You must bear its light that all may see. Mara has reflected an image to me. At the foot of the throat and the young woman, almost a girl. Her fickle love must resolve itself.
Okay.
Village of Iverstead. The woman, Fastred. This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants. Return when she has seen her path. I will entreat Mara on your behalf.
Okay, that's pretty cool, actually.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
I've got... I still wear... Yep.
I've got a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use a lot more heroes.
What's Snowshot Manor?
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
Why the hatred for the Empire?
They mean to take our history and crush it all in the name of some damn treaty. The soil beneath our feet is steeped in the blood of our ancestors. We've fought for this land, and died for it. I lost my own daughter to the Imperial dogs, and by Talos I'll not lose anyone else.
What happened to your daughter?
Lilia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago, when the first of the skirmishes broke out across Skyrim. I was so proud of her. She served as a battle maiden, using her healing arts to help those that fell on the battlefield. Never even lifted a blade in her life.
Huh.
It didn't matter. The Imperial soldiers cut her down, killed her like a dog, and left her body to rot in the mud. And that's why I won't rest easy until every single Imperial soldier joins her, and Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim. Support Ulfric or die trying. There's nothing in between. Aha! A fellow Nord. I trust you're bringing the fight to the Empire?
Sure. All right, who are you?
Huh?
You work at the stables?
Yes. Hofgrir took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected.
What kind of trouble are you in?
I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
Tell me the details.
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
I'll help you pay off your debt.
You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
I'd appreciate it if you'd keep your hands to yourself.
You work here?
Work? I suppose you can call it that. I call it slavery. I work my fingers to the bone keeping this disgusting place clean. Ever since my parents died and Helga took me in, it's been a nightmare. How was I to know she was such a wretched woman?
Wow.
So now I'm stuck living here, while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things.
Why do you hate Helga so much?
It's not just the work, it's everything about her. She's disgusting. I think she takes her worship of Dibella a bit too seriously. Do you know she slept with 3 different men in the last month alone? What kind of woman would do such a thing? Just for once, I'd like to see her squirm, to rub her nose in it.
There must be a way.
Actually, there is. But I don't think I could get away with doing it. She'd kill me if she found out. You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of her affection, called a Mark of Dibella. If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well, I don't know what she'd do.
Sure, I'll help you.
Oh, this is going to be great! You need to get the marks of Dibella from Bolli, Hofgrir, and Indaren. Not sure how you're going to do that, but try your best. Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out.
Really?
Try and get those marks without violence, please. I don't want to be responsible for their deaths. Or yours.
Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
Are you the only one that works at the bunkhouse?
Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap.
I'm gonna do this one.
I don't know why I bother.
Let's go do... That's the house. Where... So Sapphire should be in here. Usually she is.
Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Yeah? What's your problem?
So will you tell me your real name?
Look, I don't really know you. I don't even really know anyone here. Why do you care anyway? It's not like we're family. This is a business.
Something you had to make me
Look,
this
you want to
angry.
know about me? All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you about the time I was a young girl, barely out of her teens, living on a pig farm in the middle of nowhere. Didn't have a coin to spend between our entire family. Ate the same slop we fed our livestock. Oh wait, it gets much better. How about the fact that our farm was attacked by bandits, and that they killed my entire family who didn't even brandish a weapon against them? Here's the best part. They took me as a prize and violated me for a fortnight. Tossed me from bandit to bandit like...
We get it.
It's fine. I had to tell someone, I suppose. Carrying around a weight like that, it hurts after a while. Cuts you inside like a dagger to the heart.
How did you escape?
Over time, I managed to gain their confidence. Then one night I grabbed a knife, waited until they fell asleep, and cut their throats. I never returned to that pig farm, you know. There's nothing for me there. So that's my sad story. What do you think?
Still, you never told me your real name.
Maybe one day. Just not today.
I wish to ask about Shader's death.
Back off. This action's all mine. No room for anyone else in the guild on this one.
Do me a favor and drop that.
Why should I bother? I've already made a bunch of coin off of his shipments, so anything else I squeeze out of him would be a bonus. Oh, wait a second. I see what this is. You want me to cut you in, or you'll rat me out to Brynjolf. Tell you what, I'll give you a share right now if you forget the whole thing. Now you're talking. Oh, if you see Shadra, remind him he still owes me that debt. I hope we bump into each other again.
I'm not sure if I played that one right.
Hey, I cut you into the deal. There's nothing else to discuss.
Where'd he go?
Staying safe, I hope?
He's out here? Really?
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
Got horses that need shoeing, so make it quick.
How did you become known as a horse crusher?
I'm not afraid of anything out here. Walls are just a weakling's hiding spot. Not me. I'm no weakling. In fact, I bet I got the strongest arms in all of Skyrim.
I bet you're wrong.
Oh, sounds like I've got a challenger. Tell you what, how about a friendly wager, just between us? I bet you my entire purse of septums I could beat you in a fist fight.
You're on.
Match the bet, and we fight until one of us gives in. Here we go. Come on, let's see what you're made of. God, no. I'll rip you in half. I don't believe it. I guess you were right.
Drive that snow back to the ground. Come on.
Hope you aren't angry.
Not at all. It's good to be put in your place once in a while. I guess I shouldn't boast so much. It gets expensive. You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
How did you become known as a horse crusher?
Been stuck with the name for years. I've been riding horses since I was a lad. Nothing I liked more. But as I got bigger, so did my mounts. Then one day, I was drunker than I've ever been and mounted a poor colt. Broke his back in two. Haven't ridden since.
Helga, give you Mark. I want it.
Huh? What are you talking about? I don't even know what that is.
Hand it over, no one has to know.
Look, you must have me confused with someone else. I don't want a bad reputation in Riften, but Helga's out of control. She wanted to try it in the stable, so I said yes. If you want the mark that badly, then go ahead and take it. All right then. Too lazy to walk. Got horses that need shoeing, so make
Any
it
luck
quick.
with Sapphire? Oh. Well, thanks for trying, I suppose. I'll just have to come up with the coin somehow. Hofgreer's a great teacher. I've learned so much about horses from him.
I kind of wanted, I don't know, Sapphire, she's kind of an intriguing character. I know she's kind of shamming shut her down, but I'm kind of, I don't know, interested. Curious, really, is a better word.
Welcome to the Pond Frog. Come on in.
My husband, Bercy, will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
Well, I have all sorts of interesting items for sale.
What's wrong with Riften?
Have you looked around? The question is, what isn't wrong with Riften? This city is corrupt, rotten to the core. No one cares about anything except themselves, and how much coin they can make off the misery of others.
Maybe you should speak to authorities.
Authorities? Have you been listening to what I said? They're all dirty. Every one of them. The only way to get things done in this city is to keep your head down and pay off the right people.
What's the right way?
It's our name for the old sewers that run under the city. It used to be a huge system hundreds of years ago, but it fell into decay, just like the rest of Riften. The guild stocks the place full of thugs that aren't good enough to join, so watch yourself if you venture down there. All right.
Ah, okay.
Oh my goodness.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Hey, don't look at me that way. Who are you to judge me? So what about... Maramal thinks he's so smart. Tells me that Mara will cleanse the filth from my blood. Huh. What does he know?
I'm quite busy. Need something, or can
You
I
run
get back to work?
Blackbriar Meadery?
Maven Blackbriar wants me to keep the mead flowing, and that's what I aim to do, despite all these lazy good-for-nothings that work for us. Ever since I took over as a foreman, the production of our mead has never been more profitable. And if the meadery is profitable, I'll get rich. Get the picture?
Tell me about Maven Blackbriar.
Lady Maven could buy or sell anyone in Skyrim. I wouldn't be surprised if she's the one pulling the strings around this city. She's always welcome in Mistveil Keep, and between you and me, I'm pretty sure she even has some pretty influential friends within the Empire. I'd also warn you not to cross her. She employs quite a few troubleshooters to take care of messy problems.
I'm gonna give you Mark DeBella, I want it.
You're crazy. How dare you make such an accusation? You aren't making any sense. Hand what over? If word gets around that I betted her, they'll lose all respect for me at the meadery. Take the mark if you want it. It's not worth all this hassle anyway.
Alright, I'm good with that.
Good. Now maybe I can get back to work. I'm the brewmaster around
Welcome.
here.
Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar Mead, the purest brew.
Tell me about
It's
Maven.
an absolute pleasure to work for. In fact, I almost feel guilty accepting pay from her. Why, just this last week, I was commenting to my fellow meadery workers just how lucky we are to be working for such a charitable family.
Come on. Get the truth off your chest.
Okay, look. If I'm caught saying anything bad about the meadery or the family, I'm a dead man. I'm the 4th person to work the tasting counter in the last year. The last 3 are at the bottom of Lake Honrink. Just take my advice, and just get out of Riften as soon as you can.
What makes Blackbriar mead so special?
Lady Maven's been developing the secret recipe for Blackbriar mead over the last several decades. She uses a very secret blend of spices, fresh honey from Golden Glow Estate, and specially constructed aging casks to ensure the best flavor. Even when you get to the last sip in your flagon, it'll taste just as good as the first.
Sounds rehearsed.
Damn it. Sorry. I'm not very good at this. Look, just don't say anything to Maven, will you? I've spent weeks trying to get that right, and if she sees how stupid I am, she'll get rid of me.
The worst thing's been fired.
Yeah. Fired. Sure. That's what I meant.
Okay, good with that.
Come back and see us again.
Curious what's down here. What's that?
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead?
You work at the meadery?
Sure. How do you think I get my hands on the good stuff and offer it so cheap? You think old Maven is just giving it away to anyone? Good thing she makes so much money. Makes it easier for merchandise like this to fall through the cracks. Nothing but the best. Blackbriar mead, fresh from the vat. Best of all, you don't have to pay the ridiculous prices Maven charges. So what do you say to that? Suit yourself. If you change your mind, I'll be around.
Hey, don't look at me that way. Who are you to judge me?
I'm just making my way around.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Come to see Ballerman perform miracles with steel, eh?
I imagine current venture can be busy.
Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava.
Impressive.
Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold.
I'll get some for you.
You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life.
Wow. Where can I find the fire salts?
A flame Atronach's body might provide fire salt. They're dangerous creatures that can be summoned by wizards. Of course, it would be much easier to check with an alchemist. They occasionally have them for sale. People say I'm making gold off of other people's misery. But what else would I do? Smithing is all I know. Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow, they'll change their tune.
I need training at Smith.
You wish to do what I do? Very well.
Oh, shit. That took
Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. Before
I noticed he didn't really sell any. At least I caught window.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
Well, that's interesting. Why is it down here?
Remember,
I used to
nothing
live
but
at the
genuine
orphanage
fire
in-
salts will do.
Rillard
Forge
said
knows
my
the
mom
difference.
and my doll left me there when I was a baby. They didn't want me.
Okay.
What happened?
Such a shame.
Please, I can't take this place anymore. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
What happened?
I've never seen Miol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Welcome back. Good to see you again. You're a stranger here too, huh?
Tell me about Riften's Thieves Guild.
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think? That's a shame. Too many people in Riften share your view, and look where it's getting them. It's going to take more than just myself and Eren to help this city. It has to want to help itself first.
Tell me about the Blackbriar family.
Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail.
Who else is in the family?
Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
Gleaming gemstones over here.
Buy some armor and live to
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Why are you here?
Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grim Sever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
Okay. You're Riften's protector?
It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies, and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago.
How did Eren save your life?
It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed.
What happened to your blade, Grimson?
It was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn. I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement.
I could find it for you. That's interesting.
I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be a fool's errand. But I see that spark in your eye, and I know better than to warn you away. Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Misinchalift. Tread carefully, friend. Those same ruins almost took my life.
What happened to you in Peninsula?
I was adventuring in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct, like nothing I had ever seen. When the Colossus struck, Grimsever was knocked from my grasp, and I was wounded badly. It was only through blind luck that I was able to crawl away from the Dwemer abomination and make my way to the surface. I must have collapsed, because the next thing I remember is Erin standing over me, tending to my wounds.
Alright, that's kind of cool story.
Please be careful. I don't wish to be the reason for your death.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim.
How do you keep so precious?
I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
Okay, I'll find some.
Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out.
And where can I find some? Right.
Well, I'd be careful if I were you. I hear the Nords hunt them for some kind of initiation rite, and not all of them end up victorious. The last traveler that traded me some said he found them at a place called Ancient's Ascent. Careful though. Rumor has it a dragon makes its home there.
Tell me about these, though.
They live below the streets in the ratway like dirty animals. And trust me, they're no better than the vermin that slink out of there for scraps. They make it difficult for decent people to earn a living. Of course, not many decent people live here in the first place. Be careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
Sure. I'm a dirty
Come to
beggar.
extort more from
Why
me?
would you want to even speak to me?
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just as well. I doubt your combat prowess would prove valuable in a real battle anyway.
Come see me.
Can't you bother me at my armor stand in the market? Or are you that... Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better.
Why would you want to leave Skyrim?
Are you serious? The war is tearing the land apart. The dragons have returned seeking who knows what. Skyrim is going nowhere, fast. If I were you, I'd pack up and get out of here before you end up in one of those burial cairns. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Hmm?
I was trained by
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
How'd you meet Kriva?
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting.
I could find it for you.
I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you.
Tell me about the wedding ring?
Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. One for the husband, one for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives.
You mentioned you serve special drinks.
3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama.
Okay.
Just get out of here.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to...
What sort of message?
Well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth.
Sounds easy enough.
Good man. You won't regret it. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time.
Why is Sibby in jail?
No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission. I'll meet you outside of town.
Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
Yeah.
There's nothing like fishing on Lake Onrek.
Are you a fisherman?
Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery. Started out with a single fishing pole, and now I have an entire building and 2 boats to my name. Not bad for a middle-aged Nord, eh? Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. And even Nord thinks I'm wasting my time trying. But I disagree.
You mentioned Nivenor.
Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous creature is one of life's mysteries. We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town have become lazy and expecting a handout. I try to include her in my lessons from Mara Mall over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh?
You sound quite charitable.
Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Have you seen the condition of this sorry excuse for a city? Beggars roam the streets, crime runs rampant, and the threat of wars driving away business. The paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do to help.
Who buys all your fish?
I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. It's worth its weight in gold to me. The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver Blood Inn might be interested. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me.
Okay.
You'd be paid, of course.
I'll do it.
Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are.
I'll give you the market bill I want it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'd never sleep with anyone besides my good wife, Drifa. Look, it was one night, okay? I think she slipped something in my drink. I haven't even been back to the bunkhouse since. Just take this damn thing. I never want to see it again. Remember to give at the temple.
Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now.
Ask why you're mourning.
It was my sister, Lilia. She served as a battle maiden with the Stormcloaks. We recently heard she'd been killed. I find it difficult to talk about. Perhaps you'd be better off speaking to my parents about it. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind off of things.
Tell me about your parents.
My father was a Stormcloak soldier in his younger days. Now he just walks the streets spewing his hatred and propaganda. My mother is the priestess of Talos. She tends to the shrine and teaches his ways. I'm just not so sure she's delivering the right message.
At odds with them, are you?
Don't mistake my political beliefs as a substitute for my family values. They're still my parents, and I love them dearly. I just think they've let my sister's death skew their outlook on Ulfric and what he really brings to the table with this war. I'm not so certain that Ulfric's intentions are as noble as they think. I think Ulfric cares about Ulfric, and the rest is a smokescreen. I'd appreciate if you kept my opinion between us. The last thing I want to do is have my parents lose another child.
Bob with Meadery?
Yes, actually. I'm partnered with Maven Blackbriar. I put up a chunk of the gold she needed to get the place off the ground. We've been staggeringly successful so far. In fact, I'm almost surprised how quickly she's generated business for us. My name may not be on the label, but some of my blood, sweat, and tears are in every drop.
Okay.
Figuratively, of course. It's been good talking to you.
Aha, a fellow Nord.
My skill in battle is unmatched.
Fight to the Empire.
Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought.
Yeah, what do you want?
Why
This
settle
is
for
about
just
the
stabbing
meadery.
your
We
foes
can
when
talk
you
later.
roast them alive?
Oh, it's you again. What in blazes do you want?
What's word around town?
The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the inside.
Looking for Connie Lee.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Yours over there. Why don't you use it?
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
You have some...
I wonder if I...
Help! Please, someone do something.
Vampire?
What do you need?
Wow. Let's see if I got one of those flawless things. I'm curious. I think it was a flawless amethyst.
I have a home again. A fam. Thank you. Thanks for everything.
Why fire salt? How? I screwed up doing that earlier. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. What does he want? Okay, got it. I want to go down below the market. Oh, Jesus, really?
Need a drink? You go to the BM Bar. Stay out of the ragged flagon. Stay out of the Ratway. Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Oh, what happened?
It's so good to see you again.
Another poor soul.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
Oh, what happened?
My husband, Bercy, will be the death of me. Oh, he spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my... I'm beginning to think leaving Mournhold was a mistake. I'm off. What do you need? Travel safe.
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead?
Alright, so this is the Ratway.
Another poor soul lost.
Alright, let's see what's in here.
You here for lessons like Ingen? Or did you wish to buy something?
This place has seen better days, but it's not my fault.
Does it bother you living underground?
When Elgrim said we were setting up shop down here, I told him he would catch his death. The dirt, the moisture, is disgusting. Who wants to spend their life living like a skeever? But that old bellyacre just fed me some nonsense about light ruining his mixtures and being close to the water. Ah.
Are you an alchemist as well?
I know how to mix a few basic potions, but I'm nowhere near as skilled as a master alchemist. I've picked up a few tricks by reading the tomes scattered all over the shop, but I don't have the knack to pull off half of the formulas. I wish Elgrim had spent more time tutoring me than that Ingen girl.
Else for her?
Oh, no, I didn't mean it that way. Elgrim can barely put on his own shoes, let alone have the energy to pursue a young girl. He's been gushing about how talented Ingen is at alchemy. He'd never say it to her face. That's not his way. I just think Elgrim's taken it upon himself to mentor the young thing, so he focuses a lot of attention on her.
You got your hands full, huh?
I swear if I wasn't around, Elgrim would forget to eat his meals. How we make any coin at all is beyond me. In fact, I need to arrange for someone to pick up an ore sample for me in Shore's Stone.
Sure.
Goodness knows Elgrim won't lift a finger to do it.
I'll get it. There's actually a lot of work there.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Speak to Filnyar in Shore's Stone. He's got some sort of ore sample he wants us to identify and was willing to pay us well for it. Be careful. The road to Shore's Stone could be dangerous.
Why should you shop down here in the canal?
Well, the moisture in the air is better for the ingredients. It isn't every day that you get your hands on fresh nernroot or painted troll fat. It also makes it easier to gather water when the canal is right out the front door. Besides, I also prefer the quiet. I didn't open this business for browsing. Come in, buy what you need, and get out.
You work alone?
Hardly. In fact, I don't know how I'd get anything done with all the distractions I have to put up with. My wife, Halfjorg, well, she's a necessary evil, I suppose. Not a lick of talent when it comes to alchemy, but she keeps me fed. Then there's Ingen Blackbriar, bright young thing and a worthy apprentice. when she isn't wasting my rare ingredients. Yes, yes, goodbye.
Sorry, just
Here.
thinking about my
Here
experiments.
for lesson. Do you have any idea? Take a look.
I want to have it. Ain't that up?
Yes, yes.
My mind is on my experiments today.
Are you
What did
alchemist?
I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent, but I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable. To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20 Nightshade, and 20 Nirnroot. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me? That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. It's exhilarating to observe the effects of my potions on the body. Watching the heart stop, the eyes go blind. We're made up of thousands of parts with thousands of different functions, all working in tandem to keep us alive. Yet if only a single part of our imperfect machine fails, life fails. It makes one realize how fragile, how flawed we are. You ask why I'm so fascinated? The irony that the same world that gave us life provides us the means to die. Nirnroot is the easiest. It grows only by the water and makes a unique chiming noise. The only drawback is it won't regrow after harvesting. Nightshade is native to the pine forest and marshy tundra regions of Skyrim, and has a distinctive starburst-like violet flower. Last we have Deathbell, which only grows in marshy tundra terrain. Its inverted bluish-purple flower bunches are unmistakable. It's exhilarating. We're made up of... Yet if only... You ask why I'm... We're made up... Yet if only... You ask why I'm so fast... Nirnroot... Last we have Deathbell. My family. All that wealth and they squander it on foolish ventures and political schemes. I was meant for so much more than all of this. I wish to pledge my life and ply my talents in darker circles. If only my mother would let me, I would make her proud. My experiments can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients. Do hurry.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company, I suppose I could do worse.
Greetings, honored friend. I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials from me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you. Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore. Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures. A few months ago, it was Troll Fat Salve, and now he's got something new. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves Guild.
Looking to stay alive?
Safe travels, Landstrider.
All meats guaranteed.
It's so good to see you again.
Welcome to the Bee and Bar. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
I found these for you.
I don't know what to say. Such kindness is unheard of in these times. Here, I want you to accept this as payment for your sacrifice. And we both thank you. Just get out of here.
Just it? Give me a break. What do I have a lot to do? Not sure what I want to do.
Dead. Oh my goodness.
Let's go around. Yeah, how do I get down?
Everything all right?
I'm curious.
Godlike Whitemane is in a better place now. Or is there any place better than the Sovereign Guard?
The hell is this?
What do you need?
A fall forest makes me miss my childhood. Playing among the towering trees in Valenwood, living with my brethren.
You must take the lexicon. Free me of my burden.
What are you talking about?
The memories. I cannot stand them. You must take them away, return them to Avonshenzel. You must take the lexicon from me. Please, take it now.
Okay, fine.
You must bring it to Avonshenzel. In the west, return it to them. It must go back.
Who are you? Oh, I was just talking.
It is done. I won't go back to Avonshenzel. I won't.
Who are you?
Please help me. I really need your help. I don't want to lose my job at the
You like
fishery.
working at
What am I going to do?
fishery?
Bori is a good man. He pays us well and watches out for us. I used to work at the Blackbriar Meadery, but in Darren and I never saw eye to eye. That elf has no patience at all. It's probably for the best anyway. I'm far better at fishing than working in a meadery.
You might lose your job.
My job at the Riften fishery is in danger. The owner, Wally, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life.
Sure, here you are.
Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me.
I'll take that. Can I get in here?
I could have left it. I could have put it back.
Who are you?
Dirge told me you made it into the guild. You need dirt on anything, you talk to me.
Oh, him.
I'm seeing you around.
Warehouse?
I could have left it. I could have
Alright, fine. Actually, let's go do that. I mean, there's enough around here. What are you up to, lady?
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today?
What happened to your daughter?
I trained our daughter Lilia as a healer to one day tend the shrine of Talos and replace me as a priestess of Talos. When the fighting began over the white gold concordat, she ran off to join the Stormcloaks. She had her father's fire. How could I say no? She died out there, only having tended to the wounded soldiers for a few months. We never even found her body. The Empire burned all the dead.
God.
Talos guide you.
Alright, let's go down to Markov. Valkyrie. I'm just screwballing around, really.
Codlek Whitemane is a better place now. Or is there any place better than Sovngarde?
I don't know where he's at. Okay. Where's... I don't know where I'm going. I know around that sanctuary, though, there was stuff to be found. I know that. I don't need death though. I know where to go to get that. Up here in Warpaw. There's a ton of them up here. God, Jesus Christ, everywhere I'm going there's a dragon. I mean, seriously. This is getting old. You're mine now. I'm more death. What time is it? Alright, that's fair enough.
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's been summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thune be trusted? excuse?
See if there's any fire salts here.
Jurgen and I both work. So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Good day.
There's plenty around here, I know it. There should be more. Wow, all I need is 2 more. Where's Marsh at? There's 1. Ah, got it. Now, let's see what else I got. We'll go to my place. I think I can hit the white first. God. I'll already have none of this.
Well, you smell like a hag, Raven. And you look like one, too. Elf ears, Draugr breath, mammoth nose. You take that back. Ah! Milk drinker.
What can I do for you?
Oh, wow, I need 1 more. Apple. Christian white family. Worth looking around at. I'm curious if I can not.
Need something?
Maybe I don't. Or I might. I thought it might have had one below. I'll look up top. I'll just look below, yeah, just to be sure. Oh, I can drop off the belts. There's one in the Darbaskar place, I'm pretty sure of.
Yes?
White Run? No, let's go. I want to go. Yeah, White.
Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
Gold or.
Look the type. Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves. Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. What do you need, So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Almost have them.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Everything's for sale, my trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Doesn't have what I need.
Do come back.
Solitude might be my answer.
Well met, kinsman.
We've got small weapons, the finest weapons and armor. Good doing business with you.
Does she have them?
I don't claim to be the best. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check in
Solitude. I might have to wait, I bet. Maybe not.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Spare some gold for a veteran?
Radiant.
I hid here in solitude for a long time in war. War follows a man.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have... You're a traveler, correct? Wonderful. My daughter Fura was assigned to Whiterun after she joined the Imperial Army. I was hoping you might have met her. I haven't heard from her lately. I've tried talking to Captain Aldous, but he hasn't been any help.
I could try to find more information.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Anything you can find out from Captain
you sell
Aldous would be well. We mostly... These days, we have more people. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Seriously, God. Really?
Don't forget me next time
That's
you need herbs
aggravating.
and potions.
All I needed was 2 fire stones.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Hello, I'm Gisley, but you can just call me
Viren said you got here just before the... Some may call this junk. Me? I call them treasures.
Oh, she'll have it. Jesus Christ.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
Welcome to the center.
I only need 2 fire salts. Not asking for a whole lot.
True, I may look. Take a look. Perhaps I'll be seeing more of you.
Just arrive in the city? Is it true what they say then? There are dragons about.
What the heck?
The Divines saved me from the streets, and they can save you from your trials as
Seems
well.
there's no end to the needs. Take a look.
Unbelievable.
Return anytime you need arms.
Oh my lord. I'm a member of the... They would have them there. I can't imagine that. They would have fire salts. I'm sure of.
you're working on any experiments, please
New here
clean up after yourself.
almost doesn't feel like Skyrim.
God
Being
damn
so
it.
far away from the rest of the world.
The local Nords may not like us very much, but they don't seem to mind having access to enchanted weapons and armor.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement.
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution.
I need to be careful. Why can't I? All I need is 2 fire salt. Really? I think right across from me is where I can go.
I understand you're the one that found this orb in Sarthal.
Unbelievable. I don't know. I don't know. And it's driving me mad right now. Ugh. I don't like one help. Sure. I'll just get fire salts, but kind of want to get. I got 2. Want to get out of my hair. Actually,
I helped my husband.
Divine the finest weapons and armor.
Jesus, criminy Christ, nobody's got gold ore.
Come back if you need steel.
What do you need?
Oh, fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Fuck.
The mortar and pestle makes potions. The mortar and pestle has cures for... Take a look.
Thank you.
Let me know if you come down with the battles.
Now return stuff. Not finding. What's his name? Where is it? Right there it is.
Did you get that purchase agreement to Markarth?
God damn it, really?
Please, someone do something. Help!
I'm getting out of here.
Somebody help you!
This should be good.
Oh, you scared off, please. What you want? Huh?
Oh, well. Scared him off.
Must have run off.
If you're looking to settle in Riften, there's a house for sale. Honeyside. See the steward in the key.
Fuck is that? Oh, come on! God! Urgh. Fuck.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with
Found the
steel,
fire
eh?
salts for you.
Amazing. These must have been very hard to come by. You've saved my business and warmed an old smith's heart. For that, I thank you. Return anytime. You're quite welcome here.
Or she's out in town.
It is our most favorite company.
Oh, where the fuck is he at?
Sure, sure. I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me?
Greetings, on the ivory from this tusk will be perfect for the inlay on my amulets.
What happened?
She's down low.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
What?
Can I help you?
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just as well.
Any luck gathering those? Good. My experiments are at a critical stage, and these are just perfect. This is just what I needed. Here's some gold for your time. My experiments can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients. Do hurry.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance? What happened?
Such a shame.
You lost?
Yep. Here we go.
Oh, it's you. What? How? Where did you get these? No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Look, we need to keep this quiet between you and me, okay? No one else needs to know about it. If word got out that I'm practicing my Debellan arts in Riften, they'll run me out of town. Here, take this and don't mention a word of this to anyone, especially Svanna. I don't know why I bother.
Any luck getting the marks from those men? Oh, I know. Isn't it wonderful? I bet she squirmed like a skeever when you pulled them out of your pocket. I think things are going to be a lot different around here from now on. And I have you to thank for it. Here, I want you to have this. It was my father's, but I'm certain you'll put it to good use. Sure. Leave. Not like you care anyway.
Where do I find that at? Temples. No, I don't want to do that. Dang. There was something about shore. I thought. Where was it at? Yeah, it should be there.
Maybe the mine will be running better than ever, thanks to you. Take a look.
Jesus, man, nobody has squat, dude. I'm here for Elgrim's ore sample.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? It's about time. I sent them a letter weeks ago. Ah, that Elgrim. He'd forget his own pants if his wife didn't help him dress. Here you go. Tell half-yard that she can chip off whatever she thinks is a fair trade.
Man. I wonder if I can put these souls to use or not. Alright. Any more dragons?
Hail, companion.
Are you the one sent by Mara?
Yes, what's troubling you?
My parents are being impossible. Bassianus wants to marry me. I think I love him. But he wants to move to Riften afterwards, and my father won't allow it. He only cares about this stupid town. But Bassianus makes me happier than anyone ever has. My mother's not any help either.
I'll talk to your parents about it.
Oh, thank you so much. It's wonderful to have someone around who understands.
You must be another pilgrim on the way up to High Hrothgar. Oh my. Probably something about the men. We all wish we had her problems. I don't tell my husband. But I don't have any problem with Bassianus. Even if it means her leaving Iverstead, I want Fastred to be happy. If they just snuck out of town together, I could manage my husband.
What would inspire them to leave?
Bassianus is still so terrified of Yofthor. If he knew that I'd keep him from hunting the poor boy down, he'd take Fastred to Riften without a second thought. Let him know that I'll watch out for them. Just want my daughter to be happy. Sure, leave. Everyone else does.
What the hell did I miss here?
Miss Temba is much happier now that you took care of those bears.
What you're doing?
She may not look like she is, but I can tell.
I'm sure I know what this is about. She thinks she's in love with Bassianus and wants to leave town. With him. Let me tell you how I see it. Until a few months ago, the girl was head over heels for Klimek. Wouldn't stop talking about him. Now, if I thought she was really in love with Bassianus, that would be one thing. But she's a child. It will pass.
Why do you want her to stay so badly?
Look around here. There's not much left. Used to be a good-sized town, but folks have been moving to Riften for a while now. If all the young people leave, what happens to Iverstead?
You'll get over it.
You know how children are. Our fancies change with the moon. And like always, the boy lacks any kind of spine. He'll need some convincing. A little push and this would all be simpler. Just get out of town as fast as you can. Nothing for anyone here.
You don't look like a pill. What do you want?
Oh, you should have talked about Buster.
Oh, my love. How I long to take her away from all of this. Why did Bodhi send you to me?
She can help you elope.
I always had a feeling she liked me. More than that brute Yothor, at least. Yothor. What about him? He'll come after us and it will be unpleasant.
Balti said she could handle him.
She would. If she's willing to deal with him, then everything would be all right. I'll go speak to Fastrid. Post haste.
Pardon me, my daughter. Would you care to hear me play my lute?
We'll have to talk to Clement now or some shit. What the heck? Oh. I talked to him, damn it. So what's the deal? Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Really?
Troubles?
You must be another pilgrim on the way up to
We
High
must leave.
Hrothgar.
Your
No
father
other
will
reason
never.
to pass
You
through
don't
here.
look like a pilgrim.
Where will we go?
Why, to Riften, my pet. How you'll adore the city.
Oh, and to
what
be
a
with you.
boring conversation. I'll make the preparations immediately.
This out of right here as well. I do not like Markarth.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home?
Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my sister.
Hey! Please, someone do something. Kill me. We are the rightful rulers of Markarth.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of straw. This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself. Ah, Boley finally got someone out here. Well, it's about time. I've been waiting for weeks. Well, thank you for bringing it, I suppose. Have a good day.
Aren't you forgetting something?
What? Oh, how could I have possibly forgotten? Your reward, of course. Of course. Here you are. So sorry about that.
And I couldn't get a gold. Oh,
Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markar.
not much longer and I'm done.
New in town, right? If you need a place to sleep, head over to the Waking Spear.
You look new. I'm new too. I think we could be friends.
Really? Oh.
Solitude wouldn't be the same without the...
Solitude's huge place.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane.
Generally posting information is need to know only.
Not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more joined.
I think she needs to know.
I've been trying to find the time and place to let her know. Her daughter was sent to Whiterun. The skirmishes there have been violent. The Whiterun legate, he needed to know the Stormcloak positions. He sent out a party to scout the area. They happened upon a large force. I'm told none of them made it back. Private Morard, Angela's daughter, was in that scouting party. She needs to be told.
Fine. Let Ulfric pillage a city.
What do you need?
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir?
I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might.
What the fuck?
I hear Radiant Raiments has a large selection.
She's in here?
What business do college mages have in a place like Sol?
It's good to see a fresh face.
Bad news about your daughter.
You got Aldous to tell you something. I knew you would. What did he say?
Oh, your daughter's dead.
I told her. I told her the Imperial army would kill her. That this was a war of Jarls and Imperial generals, and we had no part in it. She just wouldn't hear it. It was brave of you to come to me with this. I can't thank you for it, not for this. But you have done me a service.
Not much longer.
What do you need, Bard?
Somebody help me!
Seriously?
I'm kind of busy, but if you need any potions or ingredients, let me know.
Have you managed to make it
Yeah.
out to Shore's Stowe? Thank
Yes.
you. I'll be sure to get Elgrim to examine this as soon as his busy schedule allows. Here, I had him make you a few things for all that travel. Don't forget us if you need supplies for your journey.
Is she in a temple?
I find your wolfish grin unsettling.
Lady, what is it you seek, my child?
I helped the young lovers in Augerstead.
How wonderful. Like the sea, their love roils and swells, but brings life and nourishment to all.
Does Mara require more of me?
I see you are eager to carry the light. As you venture, Mara fills my mind ever more with visions of love in peril. Embers lie nestled in stone, needing only fuel to bloom a flame that will warm all around them. Go to Markarth. There you'll find Calcelmo, wise, acid, and reclusive. Help him to emerge and state his intentions.
Wow.
This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants.
Okay, whatever. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching.